Welcome back. The holidays can be a time of joy, but for many people, it's also a very difficult time of year. In this segment, sponsored by Primary Care Plus, Dr. Stephanie Sarrat joins us to share some tips for taking care of your emotional well-being during the holiday season. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, we were just talking in the commercial break. It is just a stressful time of year. So why should we be worried specifically this time of year about our well-being?
Holidays are a stressful time of the year, especially these holidays. You know, you have to find the perfect gift for everyone on your list. You have to cook the perfect food, have to plan the perfect party. Sometimes people have to travel, or they may not be able to be with their loved ones. You know, and some people have experienced grief and may be celebrating their first holiday without a loved one.
I mean,
These are all
of those things could touch any one of us, and some people are experiencing multiple of those things
Absolutely.
at once. So what is emotional well-being?
So emotional well-being is the foundation of our thoughts and feelings. It's an important part of your health, one that shouldn't be overlooked.
Okay, and what can we do if we are feeling kind of all of those things around this holiday season making us feel a certain way? What can we do to help ourselves?
There are a lot of things you can do to help yourself. Well, you know, certainly if the symptoms are bad, you can talk to your doctor or therapist and they can help you work through it. But there are things you can do on your own. Try to stay in your own routine as much as you can. Try to exercise. Try to follow a healthy diet. You don't have to give up all your holiday favorites, but make sure you eat the good foods too.
Look,
the ones to keep you healthy.
I've been surviving on holiday cookies for the last week, and I can attest, it's not great. We got to eat some protein at some point. You know, I think people this time of year, we hear about this holiday sadness, but how do you know if it's just general sadness, you're going to get over it, you're going to be fine in a couple of weeks, or if it's something more serious and you really do need to go see someone?
So according to the National Alliance for Mental Illness, the feelings, holiday blues are pretty common. They can affect up to 65% of people. Usually these are feelings of anxiety or depression that are brought on by frustration or stress, whereas, you know, a mental illness will last for longer. The symptoms will be more severe and it doesn't go away after the holidays. Okay,
so maybe just make it through the next week or two, try to get that exercise and do some of those things you suggested, but if it's still lasting after the holidays, you might need to see someone. You know, this time of year, a lot of people, like you mentioned, can be feeling sort of lonely or missing loved ones if they can't be with them. What would you recommend to somebody who is feeling lonely? How can we combat that?
Try to get out, try to be around people. You know, if you're able to be with your family and friends, that's great. If you're not, you know, there are a lot of people who need you too. You could join a book club at your local library. You could volunteer at a nonprofit. You could join a church group, but try to meet some new people. Try to stay active.
Yeah, you mentioned a few of those like healthy habits that we can develop for ourselves that actually help with our mental health or our emotional well-being as well. Remind us of some of those.
Well, exercising regularly can help. You know, try to set goals, try to stay in a routine. You know, make sure you get enough sleep.
All right.
That's important.
Dr. Stephanie Sarrat, make sure you get enough sleep and eat some good food out there, not just the holiday cookies, guys.